Hello, my name is Efrain, and today my team and I were going to talk to you about our recommendations for Moen Company. To start, we're going to talk about the training courses that we want to apply in Moen's company. The first one is Know the Product. As the name said, we're looking at this specific course. All the sales personnel can learn about the product, know it at 100%. That way, they can know the advantages and how to apply those advantages that they already know to convince our customers to buy the product. Now, the next one is named For the Company. For the Company, it's a training course that will teach the sales personnel to know what our company is looking for. For example, different amounts of sales, among other things. Now, the next one is known as the New Approaches. New Approaches is a training course that will give the sales personnel new sources to help them to sell the product. For example, have a hypothetical house inside the store. That way, where it's filled with all the Moen's product. That way, the seller can teach or show the customers how a specific product works in the house, among other things. The next one is the phone call approach. As its name said, this one is specifically directed to the sales personnel that will be selling the product by phone calls. Here we're going to teach them how to sell the product, how to be polite with the customers, and among other things. And the last one, that's our principal recommendation. It's the one known as the negotiation and obstacles avoidance. As its name said, we're looking that our sales personnel here can develop their strategies or know how to face a customer when they generate some type of obstacles. That way the customer can be 100% secure of what they're buying.
Now we continue with motivation for sales personnel. The first one is called economical motivation. The second one is called feedback day. The third one is growth opportunity. The fourth one is personal recognition. And the last one is called not everything is work. This one, not everything is work, is for my consideration the most important one, because as Moen managers they must not recruit the sales personnel to see all day as work. This motivation recommendation consists in the implementation of at least one afternoon of the month to have a meal with the sales personnel where they can coexist and talk with other sales personnel to have a nice afternoon. They can also exchange some ideas or recommendations of how to make a better and effective sales. Because when the sales personnel know that Moen is not only a place for only working, but also a place where they can create friends in each person inside the company, this can impulse them to enjoy their time in the company when they are working. The reason because I consider this to be the most important one, because not in understanding that not everything is work when you're working is kind of hard, because it's a contrary idea to what you normally consider to be the rule. But it is important because there is always a place to rest and to understand the ideas of what just happened in the day.
Hi, I'm going to talk about the sales evaluation. There are 5 of them, and one of them is the one that we chose for our company. The planning evaluation. This concept establishes a broad outline for goals, policies, and procedures that will accomplish the objectives of the organization. The second one is the directing evaluation. This one deals with people positively and persuasively from a leadership position regarding motivation and compensation. The third one is a quantitative evaluation. These quantitative performance measurements focus on what marketers do. It relates to the type of sales that is made, the type of customer. And the fourth one is the qualitative evaluation. These measurements reflect how well things are done by the seller from a behavioral point of view. And the one we chose is this one, is the evaluation of indicators. We chose this one because we think is the most useful for our company. And this is based on the indicators, and these ones are used by the employees. The company must define sales management indicators, and some examples are number of visits per working day, number of quotes prepared, sales generated to each customer.